Hi, it's Bridget. Welcome to Fairy Grasshopper. Today I have a card reading for you. Remember, when I do a card reading, it's just a beginning point. It's an opportunity for you to practice by having the experience to do your own card readings, to interpret the energy that you're feeling using your own soul, your own intuition. You are capable, competent, and qualified to be able to interpret your own psychic and intuitive information. We're going to start today with this beautiful card from the Soul Coaching deck by Denise Linn. Haven't used this deck in a while, and it was calling to me. Very simple imagery, beautiful words, very easy to connect with. The two sunflowers that are depicted here at the image, the vision, this may remind you of yourself. It may remind you of a close relationship you have. It may remind you of two aspects of yourself, perhaps something you're wrestling with, your mind or your heart, or perhaps your human experience and your spiritual experience interwoven. The energy here is definitely about two, or balancing and alignment. The power word, when there is a word such as this, embracing, I consider it a power word. Words have power, not just meaning, but they have weight, thickness to their energy. They have a vibration and a frequency. So words are also energetic and can be easily interpreted by your energy body, by your intuition, but also the mind. So it's a good bridge between the soul and the mind. So embracing is the power word. So it feels as though there is almost this energy of forgiveness or a softening of the ridges. So maybe this means that there is an argument that has occurred, and this is a softening or a coming back together, a reuniting energy. Or it may be very well the representation of your solar plexus, your spirit, because of all the yellow. The yellow here is such a solar plexus, which is a chakra, if you're new here. And that is your intuition in your belly. That's why everybody says, follow your gut or go with your gut. When we're talking about instincts, it's intuition. Well, that's where your spirit is, right there at the center of your belly, and it's yellow, it's golden yellow. So this may very well be a nod to you following, embracing the energetic guidance that you are getting within you from your intuition, that you are completely supported here. So lots of different ways to interpret this card. I embrace and love all of my life. Just an affirmation at the bottom here. All right, so this is a nice way to begin, isn't it? Nice, gentle way to begin. My solar plexus, I feel a hit in my solar plexus. My belly feels like a little tightness, little bit of almost like a punch there. So there's definitely some energy movement here, and the embracing part for me feels a bit resistant. So feel into your body or notice your body. Your body is very, very, very intuitive. It may be giving you signs or cues as well. So as soon as I felt that, I'm like, I'm gonna breathe, with the intention of breathing into my belly and exhaling out my belly to help clear some of that energetically. All right, so the next next card deck is this particular deck. I've been using this one quite a bit recently. This one is by Kyle Gray. I will put, as always, links to resources for these card decks and others of my favorites in the description below, if you're interested in those, finding those for yourself. All right, this one's a little bit trickier to kind of choose because I've got my phone here, my camera in front of me. I'm actually going to, you know what? I'm going to do this off camera. I'm just going to shuffle them. I can't do it off camera. It feels like I need to do it on camera because it feels like as I move these, something's going to come forward. Okay, as soon as I say that, ask and you shall receive, right? Okay, all right, so you know sometimes this happens. You get to choose number one or number two. I'm going to turn these around. Number one or number two. So pick one to help support the extension of the message for you. Are you ready? Number one or number two. I'm kind of I'm feeling like the second one's more grounding and the first one is like, okay, I told you so. The first one to me feels like I told you so, and the second one feels grounding. I told you so, grounding. That's just my interpretation for me. So we'll see what you all get. Number one. Ooh. Oh, snake. Shed old skin. Shed old skin. Okay, some of you will take this literally, as in this is the energy of change or transformation, or this is a snake. And some of you are like, oh my gosh, snake, ew. Check out the totem of snake. Look up the totem. Try not to judge this spirit animal. For me, the snake energy, the serpent is definitely connected through my ancient Egypt alignments and goddess Isis. I feel really strongly here. When I work with you in private session or when in small groups when I'm doing energy stuff, this often comes up, this triangle pointing downward. In fact, I have this as a tattoo, the triangle pointing downward on my toe with a little dot in center. So this is grounding. This triangle, oftentimes what I will see is at the base of your spine at your root chakra. I see the root chakra looks like a triangle like this, and it looks like an arrow, and we just, like an anchor, it's zing right into the earth to help ground and center you. And so to see it like this is so awesome. This is so powerful to me. It's like this energy of the serpent is very divine feminine. It's taking the energy of your power right from the core of your belly and bringing it down into the earth and connecting you, the power within you, to the power of the earth energy. That's how it feels to me. This is what the interpretation is for me personally. Now, if you look closely at this, you can see the Sri Yantra. Did I say that right? Sri Yantra. I can't say it accurately. Sometimes I get tongue-tied on that one. But this gorgeous sacred geometry, I literally just ordered a scarf with this sacred shape on it. It's one of my favorites. It's part of a meditation I've done for several years, and I just love it. It's very harmonizing. It's very powerful. It's an as above, so below energy with lots of sacred triangles, which I love. That triangle is energy of truth. And so lots of meaning here, lots of layering here. What does this mean to you? Is this about the transformation or letting go? Is this really like a nudge for you to let go? Remember I said it's and I told you so. It's like a clearing or a letting go, perhaps, or it's just acknowledging that you're in a process. You're just in a process. You're in a place. It's okay. Try not to judge too much. Try not to judge too much. All right, now this one feels more grounding. That's what I said. I love this card. This card is like, wow, this is super resonant. I hope that you can feel an aspect of this particular card that fits for you. And if nothing else, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 arrows pointing deep into the earth with you at the center core to help ground you, center you, and help keep you steady. That could be it also. A way to interpret this card. All right, so this one's a grounded one. So let's see what it says. Ooh! Did I say grounded? I said grounded, and this is like a warrior. Okay, are we grounded in the fight? Is that what you're telling me? We're grounded in the, oh, you guys, I feel really root, primal energy here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I can even feel it, my low body and my sacral chakra is really activated when I connect with this. Be fearless and stand strong. We can stand too strong sometimes in our own opinions and viewpoints and perspectives, and therefore we are missing out on some opportunities. Be careful how you use your power in this regard. Standing strong, being stubborn is not an attribute of strength. It's an attribute of resistance. It's a misuse of power. So when you are standing strong, when you are the warrior, be sure that you are to recognize that the fight you are fighting is the fight within you. This is between your shadow and your light, and this is about your spirit embodying your human life experience, and your human life experience accepting your spirit. Fighting the shadows, fighting other voices that you've had, other experiences that you've had that have attempted to define you, things that are mythical now in your reality, things that don't fit you anymore. So you don't wear those jeans that you wore when you were in 4th grade, do you? You don't wear the same shoes you had when you were 12, do you? Okay, so then stop wearing the same identities that were impressed upon you throughout those lifetimes or those experiences in this lifetime. Recognize who you are as a strong pillar so that the warrior of you chooses to be a stand for love. It's not about fighting against, it's about the acceptance of within you. That's what this feels for me. It's a very grounded color here. This, I'm not sure if it's coming through very well on the camera here, but this is very green, so it's earth green. There's very green, lots of green elements, so opportunity for growth and healing. The colors of these two really are very complementary, really coordinate this energy, and it really feels like this to me, you guys, this feels deep. Okay, this is nice, isn't it? This is deep. We're going deep here. We're going beneath the surface here. This, when I look at this, I feel like some of you are dealing with some really serious stuff. And even if it's not life-threatening, it is still creating such upheaval within you that it can feel almost like you don't know yourself at times. And these cards in particular are for you to understand, to give you a layer of understanding, a perspective based upon how you are feeling. It's not to judge your feelings or these are irrational, other people have it worse. Don't even try to rationalize the way that you're feeling when you have these kinds of powerful divine feminine energies here of transformation, energies of the fight or the warrior within you standing up for and sorting and sifting through the rubble of the war zone. Okay, this is very real. This is very real. And my guidance to you would be to embrace this in a very loving and gentle way. Maybe get out your journal and make it a practice to start writing about some of this stuff that's starting to come up for you, not to document it, but just to get it out of your body and through the mind clear a bit. It's not a one and done kind of a thing. You're not going to just do a clearing and all of a sudden you're going to be fine. These are layers upon layers of ancestral residue. And there's a point to all of this. What you're going through inside, there's a really powerful and profound point to all of this to assist you in some way, some greater, broader way. I know this is like kind of serious more than I do for rocks and stones, but I really feel, or for more than I do for, I'm looking at my bowl of word rocks and I'm going to pull one out here for you. Believe that there is a purpose here. Believe in the process that you are in. Allow yourself to flow. Believe that you create your life. You do. Let's do another card here. It's like a reading within a reading, isn't it? This is really big because there's somebody, or a few of you at least, there's probably a core group of you that actually need this right now. All right, so this is the Sacred Destiny deck. This is a real grounded deck. And so we're going to use this one, Denise Linn, again. We're going to use this one. Let's give us something that we can kind of hold this energy so that we have a positive connection. A supportive vibe. This one doesn't want to go in, so it's this one. This one of the cards that we're going to take here. Release. Okay, you guys, this also says something about timing. This is autumn. Right now when I'm doing this particular card reading, it's August. And this is autumn. This is the transition or the change process, moving into the quieter months of the year. It will calm down. Things will be more soothed for you. This is an opportunity for you to release, and your releasement will continue. This is not a one-time experience for clearing. It is a pattern of healthy connection. It is a practice of healthy alignment. It is it's a connection within yourself to begin to build a field of acceptance, of allowing you to be in a state of love, which is so completely different than what you may be feeling or experiencing. It may be so far away from what you're experiencing now. So all we ask for you is for peace and a patterning of peace and gentle energy coming in to allow you to be gentle, softening your mind, and allow the natural flow of things, allow nature to help you get your cues from the wind, from the rain, from the elements, to remind you to gently and softly release. You are in this process. You are in this process here and now. You are in this process, and nature is supporting you 100%. Oh, all right, my dears. Oh my. The energy here is very grounded. It's very quiet and grounded, and an opportunity to go within, an opportunity to spend time in the absence of activity, of doing, of external pressures, and just to release some of those pressures that have been just emburdened to you over the course of many, many years and perhaps many lifetimes. This is your time for embracing. Embracing. What is here and what is now for you. This is Bridget. You've been watching a card reading here on Fairy Grasshopper. On this channel, we share a lot of different kinds of intuitive and life topics. Go ahead and check out some of the playlists to help keep you inspired. The goal is always to inspire your spirit and to fill you with hope. And even when we move through times that are not as bouncy, fun, and glittery, it is a natural part of the process, and there is always, always support for you. Always support for you here within you, as well as from your team of spiritual helpers, your angels, your guides, the deities and totem animals that walk with you and support you and love you. Whether you recognize them or not, they are there. They are here now. They are supporting you and loving you on your own inner journey. You have so much wisdom inside of you. Give yourself permission to embrace it, to truly embrace it. Thanks so much for watching.